was a revelation a few weeks ago when my ex-housemate Horgs, who many people have known on the show, said, I've just got a spreadsheet on my work desktop where I keep all my ideas and inventions.
Yeah. He normally sells kids' books, but sometimes that's not enough for his brain. And he's an inventor, and an idea will hit. We've had two. So far, neither are off the ground, although there is interest in last week's idea, weatherbet.com.
Where a website where you can gamble on the weather. Horgs joins us for another invention today. I should point out, 131060, if you're willing to invest in any of these ideas or inventions, please call us after Horgs pictures this next one. How are you, Horgs?
Good, Jen. How are you?
Very good, mate.
Well.
Now, WeatherBet, any progress from last week?
Not really. Kind of gone off a bit, to tell you the truth.
How come?
Just haven't got the feeling right.
What do you mean? You just don't feel like it's a good idea anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, I went to the website to lock in the weatherbet.com.au.
Yep.
And someone's stolen it.
Someone's taken it.
Despite the fact that you pleaded with them on air.
Yeah.
No, it really annoys me. Like, here I am, opening up my heart to all your listeners. I've asked them not to steal the website, and they've gone off and steal it. Invest with me, not against me.
Opening up your heart and your brain too, Horgs. I'm so sorry
exactly.
one of our beautiful listeners has done that. I assure you...
We'll try and track them down.
I assure you there will only be one bad apple in the barrel. So anyway, but you've cooled. You've cooled on WeatherBet.
You've cooled on WeatherBet. Yeah. It's time to, like a cool change that you could have bet on. You have cooled on WeatherBet, and you're ready to unleash idea number 3 for us today.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Here we go.
All right, Horgs. Everyone's listening. 131060 for investors. Unleash the idea, mate.
Okay, this one's called the workout.
Sorry, did you stumble there, or is it called the workout?
That's the workout.
Okay.
It's the double work. But what it basically is, it's pretty much a work chair.
Yep.
And then, like, at the bottom where the feet are,
yeah,
is there's like little pedals.
Yeah, like
so
a bike.
You can. It's like an exercise bike kind of thing, but you're actually sitting in a work chair.
Yeah, so it's an office chair with pedals.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all you have to do, just recline back a bit, and then you can still work away while you're doing this, and you can just pretty much go pedaling all day. So you pretty much you don't want to work too hard because you don't want to build up a big sweat, but you can pretty much lose probably 1,000 calories in a day.
The workout.
I like it.
So you got an office you got cubicles full of people just sweating and wiggling as they work.
Well, not sweating. You don't want to work too hard.
He said, don't go too hard, but just enough exercise to calorie burn. Is that what you're saying, Horgs?
Yeah.
It's like people that walk. They don't sweat, but it's just about how long you're doing it for.
Yeah.
So you're just slowly cycling.
And what will happen, we'll connect it up to the computer so you can see how many calories you've burnt, how far you've ridden.
It's a good one.
And on top of that, it can be you can actually power your computer.
I don't know about that.
Hello. So it's a pedal-powered exercise machine, and then the pedal will power your computer.
Yeah, and your lamp, whatever.
Your lamp. I know when I go to work, that's the first thing I check, is my lamp working.
Horgs, it's brilliant. 131060 for all investors. Stick around, Horgs. Plenty of people wanting to put some money up.
Who wants
for this
to invest
idea.
in the workout? Don't invest against me, invest with me is his motto.
Horgs still is on the line. Horgs, quickly just recap what's this week's.
It's called the workout. So it's pretty much an office chair with pedals on the bottom, so you can just slowly work out all day. Probably lose 1,000 calories a day.
You're pretty set on that figure. Is there any research that's gone into that?
8 hours. Don't know. You don't know.
I've got to say, I like the science.
Okay, Jackie on 131060.
Hello.
Jackie, do you think you'd invest, or you got no money to invest, but you might buy one?
I'll definitely buy one. I think anything that gets you moving at work is a good idea after sitting in front of the computer all day.
Yeah, and it can power your lamp too, Horgs was saying.
Yeah, everybody needs a lamp on their desk.
And also, Jackie, if you get a screensaver
Yeah.
that perhaps has like a nice kind of outdoor setting. You could pretend that you're cycling along.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Could sell it with the product. Going from Jackie to Andrew. You're keen to invest, Andrew, in the workout by Horgs.
Yeah, or depending on the unit cost and that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hello. So, Horgs, any idea on the unit cost?
Haven't looked too far into that. Probably $300 to $400.
$300 or $400.
Yeah, and perhaps if you've taken it further, maybe with a bit of a prototype, so we can have a look at it.
So you have? Can you just give us your? I mean, you're throwing all the questions, Andrew. I don't think you're in that position. You don't have the idea yet. What can you offer? Are you basically a company that can put something like this together?
I could certainly put some money towards it, but I'd need to see a few things first.
A prototype.
Do you reckon you can get a prototype, Horgs?
Yeah, that could be possible.
and Andrew, if you were happy with the prototype, what kind of money, what kind of percentage investment would you like to say put your money where your mouth is right now?
Oh, look, start off with 10 units and see how they go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great. Thank you, Andrew. Brendan, 131060. You're happy to invest, Brendan?
We've lost Brendan.
No, he's
Brendan
pulled out.
may be intimidated by Andrew getting in and snapping up the lion's share of the company.
Let's go along to Adam then. Adam on 131060.
What do you think?
You'd invest, Andrew?
Mate,
Adam?
Mate, I love Horgs ideas, but it's already been invented.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Horgs, man. I thought your idea last week was great, but this one, man, it's a Japanese company. They've got it the right height. They've got it all sorted out. It's all ergonomically designed.
Yeah. Have you thought about ergonomics, Horgs?
Yeah, well, not yet. Already designed, so like, as in you bring it along to your workplace.
Mate, the Japanese have already got it so that their workers can already work and they get more productivity so that they don't have to go down and have their rests and all of that sort of stuff, so that they don't have their own gym and that sort of thing.
Bet you it's not called a workout.
I bet you it isn't either, mate.
Thank you, Adam, for breaking the news.
That was a shame. That was a shame.
What do you reckon? Would you be happy to get a prototype together? Would you back yourself to build your workout machine better than the Japanese?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but we need probably further investors. Horgs is a great one. We'll take some more calls off air for you, and we'll let you know because we've got to go to the news, mate. Thanks very much for joining us again. Great invention.
Thanks, boys.
And got to go to the news.
He's taken it pretty well, I've got to say.
Well, I think if we might have to review the audio because as soon as Adam said it's been invented, he went, oh Jesus.
But I mean, have they done the maths that Horgs has done? I mean, do they know it's going to burn 1,000 calories? Horgs has got the figures. I think the Japanese were just chasing the gimmick.